In Spain, we worked with our partner RuralC from Monfero in Galicia. Over there, the approach was completely different. The territory is different, it's much more dispersed. The community is dispersed in the territory, and artists were put in 3 different houses to work with local people. And so they got involved with their daily tasks, with their daily lives, and focus on different materials or media or processes. In one of the houses, the artists engaged with food, and for that they engaged with the family that hosted them and worked in the garden, in collecting local knowledge from plants, and worked the idea of food as an art practice or as a medium that can be applied in the arts. This implies a connection with the landscape, with the community, and in working on these processes that are both outside and inside of their bodies, nurturing the landscape and taking care of the body, taking care of the people that are with them in this place. There's nothing as caring as, there's nothing as loving as sharing a meal with the community, which is what the artists try to explore in this house.
Neighbors, 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 who leave warm love at your friend's door.
In the second house, the artists worked with a sculptor and who works mainly with metal and found objects. This artist is very engaged in walking in the landscape, exploring the territory, so the artist had the opportunity to see with him the landscape around and to find elements that they could eventually incorporate in their works. They learn how to work with metal, how to forge, how to weld, cut and shape metal in many ways, and they did a collaborative sculpture between the artists and the host. In the other house, they worked with wool and textiles and dyes, and felting and similar processes, and they taught the neighbors how to do eco prints. So there was an exchange of knowledge between the artists and the neighbors, and they got involved in the family and daily lives of the family, cooking with them, walking, gardening, and other activities.
City girls, city girls. City girls. City girls.
Action.
Piso delante, detrás, delante, abierto, piso delante.
As group activities, they did some workshops, such as traditional Galician music and dance, where they learn how to play instruments and sing songs, or different styles of dancing. All the artists had the opportunity to explore also photo trapping, meaning that they would take cameras to wild spots in nature as an artistic process, as a way of getting to know the other neighbors of the houses, the animals, the plants that surround this place and that inhabit this ecosystem